All right, guys, it is Thursday, and I have a new collaboration that I'm a part of. So what I'm going to be using is, lo and behold, my infamous egg carton. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to just cut it down to the size that I want, and you'll see here what I'm doing. And today's collaboration is hosted by Danielle, the domestic scientist, and Glamour Ellen, and it's called the Restoration Hardware Look for Less. Now, I've never really done a whole lot of restoration hardware, but I have looked into it, and there are a few pieces that I like, so I took a couple and I did those. The co-hosts for today are Really Good Living, DIY Design with CCW, and Styling with Stacy. I've looked at all these ladies and their channels, and they are amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to link their or put their description. I can't even talk today. I'm going to put their links in my description box and along with the playlist. So be sure to check all of them out. And if you are coming over here from the playlist, thank you for stopping by. Please be sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all that other good stuff. I've definitely got a bunch of good DIYs coming up. And for all my returning viewers, thank you for coming back. You know I love you guys. So what I did was I cut the egg carton down to size, and then I just glued the two pieces together back to back, I guess, and so that the rippled part is on the outside. And I did leave just a little portion on the bottom half open there, and you'll see why here in just a minute. So once I'm done gluing all that together, I'm just going to go ahead and take this, the edge of this rotary color, like the dull handle part of it, and I'm just going to use to kind of make some indentations on here, because when I was looking at the original piece, there's like some little indentations in there. So I'm just going to take this, kind of run it along the edge and just give it some texture and dimension like the original piece. And then once I am done giving it dimension and, you know, giving it, putting all the little indentations in there and what have you, I'm going to go ahead and take some brown paint. And if you don't have brown paint, you can use, I use shoe polish for a lot of things, but I was out. This bottle was empty and I didn't realize it. But you can use shoe polish, you can use brown paint, you can use the antique wax, whatever you have, whatever color you want to go for, just to give the piece, you know, some, again, some more dimension, kind of give it the look of clay or, you know, whatever this piece is. And once you're done doing that, I just took a piece of this painter stick that I had, and it was like left over from another project, and a dowel rod, and I cut down the two edges to be the same length, and I painted all those pieces black. You're only going to see me paint the painter stick black, but I painted all three of the pieces black. Once I was done painting them painting them black, I let them dry, and then I took the two dowel rods and I glued them into the open end, the part that I left open on the cardboard, and I just took some hot glue, put it in there, and that worked fine. It's holding it together perfectly, and I just let that dry really good so that the pieces so the two dowel rods wouldn't be moving around. Then I glued the whole piece onto the painter stick, and I just put a dab of hot glue onto the end of the dowel rods, and it sticks on there perfectly. I use the Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks, so those things are amazing. So I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I love, love, love those glue sticks. So then I was trying to make this other piece that I saw, and I used these tuna cans to make them, and these, let me see, this little cover. And I did make a different piece with these Kool-Aid containers. I just didn't like the way it looked. But anyway, I spray painted them all white. I glued four of the tuna cans together. I glued two of the bottoms together, and then I glued those two pieces together. If that makes any sense whatsoever, you'll see what I'm talking about right here. And then I took the icing container. It was like a Duncan Hines icing container. Like I said, I spray painted all these pieces white. And then the little silver piece that I spray painted white was actually a napkin ring from the Dollar Tree. Again, I spray painted it white, and I just went ahead and glued that onto the um, frosting lid, and then I just put that on top of the cans, and that is how it turned out. And I actually made one with the Kool-Aid containers, but I didn't really like it, so I just kind of showed it to you. But here they are, and I think they turned out great. I really like them. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you ladies for hosting, and until the next time, be the reason someone smiles. Bye guys.